was just taking the time this morning to reflect, and I'm so thankful right now because, you know, it's crazy because like we've been busting our ass for so long, and like I've had this idea in my head where, you know, like I want to kind of turn like the media kind of industry on its head, and I don't see anybody else doing like what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, you know. I think it's mainly because, like, you know, everything that I'm teaching my clients, everything that I'm working on with them, you know, all this stuff comes from being in the trenches myself. Like I don't do anything that has to do with theory, right? Like everything that I help my clients with, I did in the past, and I did it well, and I help scale companies with these tactics and with this kind of like thinking and this frame of mind. So, you know, the fact that I'm starting to see, you know, a huge, like a really big amount of duplication happen throughout our team. And what I mean specifically is like these vlogs, for example, that are happening right now, man, like I want to cry because, like, man, I'm not having to edit any of them. You know, I'm still so mainly not shooting them, but I still am willing and down to shoot, and I plan on shooting a lot more. But basically, I think that the way that, you know, all of our clients are going to win in this market, I think that we're going to win through basically kicking everybody else's asses in volume. Okay. I always tell my clients that when, you know, when they're making content, especially because a majority of my clients, like, they've been in business for years already, they're already successful, they have enough money to pay me basically, and, you know, it goes into a couple $1,000s a month for my clients. So, you know, these people, they have basically experience to share with the world, right? And I always tell them, like, when you are making content and you've been in the business for years and you've been successful even without marketing, and then you start to market, meaning you start to get these vlogs down, you start to put out the educational content, you know, getting it transferred into articles, you start to do all this. The beautiful thing that happens is that, you know, it's not just like an 18-year-old who wants to be a realtor who's putting out content because they know how to do the media side. Like the example that you can think of is, like, you know, if the audience is hungry, the 18-year-old can give them milk but doesn't fill them up. But you, as an entrepreneur or a realtor or whatever it is that you do as your craft, who, you know, you've been around for a really long time, you know, when you speak, it's like you're speaking meat and potatoes. You know, you're speaking in a way that resonates with people, and they completely understand that, you know, when you talk, like, there's authority behind it because you lived it. You went through the stress already. You already did everything. And what's really cool is, like, there is nobody that I know that is building their company the way that we're building Optima Boost. And it's to take those ideas and to completely just, like, build it up in volume and multiply the shit out of all these ideas. Okay, because when I talk to my buddies who do media, when I talk to, like, any of, like, my marketing friends, their mentality is, let's charge this big amount of money for this little video. And my thinking is, let's charge the least that we can for a lot of video. Right? Because that old concept of, like, creating the beautiful 10-minute commercial or the beautiful, like, 30-second commercial, that's old. That's already old, and that's outdated already. And if that's the mentality that you're gonna have in this market, you're gonna kill yourself. Because think about it. Like, if you're paying 10 grand for one good video, you pay 10 grand for one good video, man, that's not gonna take you very far. But with my concept, I can take half of that and I can help you produce 30 videos, right? And nobody in the market is offering this. So I'm excited, I'm nervous, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's happening in our business because we're in a people business, right? And we're in a service business. And, you know, on top of dealing with, like, everybody having to kind of execute on my vision and you know, kind of deliver on my vision, on top of that, we're dealing with a very human aspect. So, you know, it's scary, but it's also really exciting at the same exact time. And, you know, I was so thankful this morning when I was thinking about it. So for those of you who are watching and you know that you've been needing to do this, right? Like, you know that you've been having to put out content and you probably don't like how you look or like how you sound, kind of like me. I hate looking at myself on video, but I know that it's important, and I know that we have to do it to build the brand. And I know that it's going to be good for my team, my company, and for my family. So I have to do it. So if you're somebody who has basically been thinking this way, you're like, man, I know that I have to do this, you just don't know how, reach out to me. I can help you. I'm probably, honestly, the only marketer in the Bay Area, or even like, I have yet to meet another marketer who thinks like me, who has also, you know, because I think a lot of marketers, they want to help you and they know how to help you, but those marketers don't understand how to put together a business model that supports those ideas. Like, they have, you know, I've met marketers who have good hearts, but then they're just like, dude, like, how do I make money? And for us, because we have a team in the Philippines, and because we, you know, really structured everything in a very unique way, we're able to deliver what nobody else can deliver. So feel free to reach out to me. Here's my email, Anthony@OptimaBoost.com, ANTHONY@OptimaBoost.com, or you can reach out to me at 408-849-0690. The number, once again, is 408-849-0690. So day 2 is 75 hard. I was supposed to be ready earlier today, but I ended up getting on a call with the client, completely lost track of time, and I forgot to eat. So we have a client meeting right now, and I'm just gonna grab a soylent, and it's probably gonna save my life. Soylent, banana, that's my breakfast. This one has caffeine. Let's do the one with caffeine. I guess they don't have the other one, which is fine. Yeah, so you got 20 grams of protein, everything in your daily nutrition, no milk, no nothing like that. So well, where? I moved to the other neighborhood, man.
Where?
Just a different area, man. Campbell. You know, so I'm in Campbell a lot more now. So this is the guy who's always been taking care of me for I don't know how, like 8 years, man. Downtown San Jose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Probably getting ready to bring these guys on as a client, so we're just going to be doing a little bit of setup with them, and we'll see how it goes. But look how nice this is, though. Super good. This is the Regis building. I think this is like a kind of like a WeWork alternative, a little more privacy, a little more kind of corporate look. All right, so we just finished up doing a meeting with the Calvillo Group. So you got Joel Calvillo and you got Eli de los Santos, and these guys are both commercial real estate agents. They're going to be getting started with the virtual assistant here real soon. So you want to introduce yourselves?
Joel Calvillo, 10 plus years in commercial real estate.
Eli de los Santos, original license in 2007, just not getting back into it.
Yep, looking forward to getting this VA going so we can get a lot of our operations streamlined and better use of our time. So we be hitting the phones, getting more listings, getting our clients in contract, and leaving all the operations, the back end stuff to the VA.
Sweet. So we'll probably get some footage with these guys tomorrow because they just invited us to go to the Capital Club, and there's going to be a little event. So we might end up making some content for them as well. But thank you guys. Thank you.
Sounds good. See you guys tomorrow.
We probably got a ticket on our car because that meeting was way longer than an hour. So tomorrow we're going to come back, help these guys get set up. We already have virtual lined up for them. And so now, what do we got to do today?
We're gonna go to Trader Joe's.
We gotta go to Trader Joe's.
You gotta set up start pad.
And talk about our new client that's coming in. So we'll see how that goes. But let's go. Alright guys, so we're getting all of the laptops ready to send to the Philippines. Basically, like, all the money that we're making right now, we're actually not keeping any of it. So Judy and I were like minimal to no salary, right? We're just barely like paying all of our expenses, and then everything we're reinvesting into computers and basically anything else that we need. So all this stuff, we're just clearing all these computers out right now, and we're getting ready to ship them out. And also another thing too, if you have good laptops as well that like maybe you haven't used and you know you'd like to support our business, please let us know, because we would love to take a look at your laptops, like Mac Minis, just any good computer that we could potentially do like video editing, photo editing on. It would just mean the world to us if you could reach out and just let us know that you have it available. We promise it'll go to good use. It's going to go to providing somebody in the Philippines a job. But yeah, for all of our computers, we're trying to make sure that all of these can perform, graphic design functions and video functions. So we need at least like minimum i5s, and we don't really like i5s. i7s with graphic cards. If it doesn't have a solid state drive, we can install them, and also 16 gigabytes of RAM. But if you don't have that, that's okay. But please feel free to reach out. We would really appreciate your support.